About a mind for mathematics. Remember, Nelson Mandela, he said, education is the most powerful weapon, right? Which we can use to change the what? The world. So, yeah, some people they are beginning to think that education doesn't pay, especially that mentality is in my country. So, but that's a lie. Education is the only tool that we can actually use to change our world. So currently we are in the 21st century, right? There are certain skills that we need. You have to be a critical thinker. You need to be a critical thinker, and you have to be very good in problem solving, and you have to also increase your reasoning ability. Even as parents, you have to check your kids, their critical thinking level, their problem solving level, especially in mathematics. Me, I'm a mathematics teacher. I teach mathematics. I like teaching mathematics. It's actually my passion. Even like when I'm doing my accounting things, I also teach mathematics. And there are certain things that have to be developed by a kid if he wants to be good in mathematics, right? I have been saying it. Kids they need to be positively engaged, right? And in mathematics, I always tell my students that there are different ways of killing a cat. You know that a lot of math problems they only have one answer, but there are many ways of actually getting to that answer. And learning is more than just finding the correct answer. So we have to know that it's also a process of solving problems, and also you have to apply what you have learned to the problems. And you also have to remember that wrong answers sometimes they can be useful. You know, I don't like a kid that always get correct answers. Maybe it's copying, maybe it's checking answers. Uh, Accuracy, yeah, is always important in mathematics. However, sometimes you can use a wrong answer to help your children to figure out why she made a what? Mistake. So usually when I'm teaching kids mathematics, I say sometimes it's beneficial to the kid when sometimes he fails to come up with a good answer, because you can actually help him from there. So analyzing those wrong answers can even help your children to understand the concept and underline the problems, and also to learn to apply reasoning skills, you see. So sometimes don't be discouraged when you're a teacher, when you see kids coming with wrong answers, especially in classes, because you're actually preparing them to pass their examinations. You see, that is why you see some kids they can, underperform, but when it comes to final examinations, they pass. You see, so sometimes coming with wrong answers in classes is good. You have to ask your child to explain how he gets this answer, how we solve this problem. You know, teaching is a two-way channel. As a teacher, I say something and the kid also says something. We have to create that mutual understanding between me as a teacher and as a kid. Even if we have to, find ways of solving problems. I have to encourage the kid. Again, the kid is also to encourage me. It's a two-way channel. You have to see what is this kid thinking, you see. So this will actually help him to actually strengthen him, to acquire these math skills. And again, maths is not only restricted to pen is that I always teach all my students, you have to be able to do your mathematics with your head. We become very good mathematicians because we could do all our timetable, like my mother, she used to. When I was in grade 2, you see, our books, they had this timetable at the back, you know. Every day, my mother was having a stick to me, like asking me, what is this and that. And by grade 2, I was able to know the whole timetable from the multiplications of the multiples of 2 up to 20. So it's good to also do your mathematics with your head. You're able to do mathematics with the head is very, very important. It's a valuable skill. You will see it's a valuable skill, especially when we are doing quick calculations. When you get employed, you need to do some costs in stores, you need to do some costs in restaurants, in gases, stations, So your child should know that using math is a valuable skill, and it actually makes you, of course, become stronger. Of course, some people, they can say, why do I need to know when there are calculators? It's okay to use calculators to solve some problems. It's okay. Calculators, they are widely used today. You can get a calculator on your phone, but it's also very important to be able to also use calculators correctly. You have to be able to use calculators correctly. Yeah. And again, there are some things you just need to head so that you don't get tired. It's not always the case that when you get a question, you're supposed to be using a calculator. So these are just the basics that you need to know in mathematics. We have to encourage our children to have a better understanding, to be problem solvers, to reason, all their skills of reasoning. I thank you for all your mathematical problems. I invite you to subscribe to our channel, Edward Tutorials, or Edward Chaona Commercial Staff. We'll help you with your assignments, we'll help you with your dissertations, we'll help you with, we've got vast, experienced teachers who can take you further. Remember, like what Nelson Mandela, we can only change. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your festive season.